no matter how long it's gonna be, nodes are gonna be nodes, and it's always the first step in Web3 in any blockchain development at all. I think Polygon is one of the greatest blockchain protocols right now. We increased from 40, 50, 60 billions per month to nearly 100 billions per month.
Welcome to the Bare Metal Podcast.
Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning back into the Bare Metal Podcast. This is your trusty Ship the Code from RocoX Labs, and today I've got here with me Dmitrii from GetBlock. Welcome.
Hi.
Can you give us a short intro to yourself and tell us what GetBlock does?
Yeah, sure. My name is Dmitrii. I'm from GetBlock. Right now, I'm a senior tech product manager. I'm leading this company, like I would say, department for 2.5 years. I started in this company in August 2021. We had those time about 15 employees, and right now we are more than 50. We are closing to 16. So we are growing, I would say, really fast and doing some good stuff on this market.
So what's the product you guys develop? What do you offer to your customers?
Mainly we are RPC node providers. So we support about 50 plus different blockchains on our platform. And I would say it's one of our advantages comparing to other node providers who support several EVM-like protocols.
So your strategy, I guess RPC providers, there are quite a few of these. So I'm always curious, like how you guys differentiate yourself. So one aspect of this is wide ecosystem support. So if I'm a cross-chain customer that's interested in multiple chains, I'm likely to find everything I need with you guys.
We are trying to make some unique approach to every user, to every company we have on our list of the partners and users. So we are trying to run some unique and non-standard stuff for our customers. And this is also one of the things which could be a little bit different comparing to other node providers. Also, we have a great team of the support who helps you with your requests, with your code sometimes. So we are trying to be very, very user-friendly, regarding development stuff and Web3 stuff. And we are we have good tech team who can help you with your problems, and that's why a lot of users pick us to be their main node provider.
One of the things that I notice about this whole structure of pulling data off chain, because we do a lot of this work in the labs on our side, is it's very inefficient to just keep querying these RPC nodes for all details and additional stuff. So we discussed, you guys have what I thought was very interesting, like a Firehouse product. Can you tell us what that is, what blockchains you have it for, and what does it do?
Speaking honestly, it's quite a young part of our product. We launched it only about 2 or 3 months ago. It was quite a pain in the ass because even though it's only very small database, but it's syncing very, very slowly, and it took a lot of time to prepare and run this stuff on the machine, on the server, and it's working separately to the node and syncing by themselves. So if we're comparing it with, for instance, Blockbook, I guess some of you could know this also, tool to index the blockchain transaction and do some stuff. It's running near the node and working with the blockchain directly. The Firehouse lives their own life, and you connect to this service like separately to the node, and it could help you to get some information from the blockchain, index it, and etc.
So when is it useful for me as a, if I'm, why would I want to use a Firehouse product from you guys instead of just...
That's a very good question. We have only, speaking honestly, again, we have only one user who asked us to launch this stuff for them, and they're doing a huge analytics work of the blockchain, and they don't feel like enough of using just archival nodes or full nodes with the indexing tools. They need to have Firehouse, and they doing this also, I would say, indexing, but with another type of information, another amount of the information in this case.
What kind of infra do you guys run on? Do you host your own infrastructure? Do you use cloud providers to serve clients? Because I've seen on your website you have many locations, so I'm curious how that works.
Yes, we have not so many locations, but we have cloud system for our backend and stuff which should be protected, really, because it could be very sensitive.
Sensitive, yeah.
Sensitive, yes, information, and we protect it on the AWS, and our nodes, our servers for running nodes, we basically using bare metal solutions in US, Europe, and Asia as well. We are going to launch it this spring. So I would say we would prefer mainly using AMD like basis to run nodes, because most of them are using, they need to have very high frequency CPU to work properly. But sometimes several nodes mainly could be more likely using Intel with like server, bare metal servers with a huge amount of RAM or something with NVMe, very high speed NVMe. So we are trying to make also some research to run every node on several types of machines, several types of specs, to understand which configuration works better with the exact type of the blockchain protocol, because it's really, really different, and sometimes it could be surprisingly different to what you can see in the documentation, in the official documentation.
Sure. So what sort of use or what sort of traffic do you guys see? Like if you think of the monthly load in terms of TXs or requests from your customers onto your nodes, what kind of volume are you thinking?
Right now we have highly increased traffic comparing to this last autumn. We increased from 40, 50, 60 billions per month to nearly 100 billions per month. I would say one of the biggest increases was and is Solana and Polygon ZK EVM. On Solana node we have about 150 millions to 500 millions per day requests.
Are you guys affected by the recent sort of traffic spike and congestion that's on the Solana chains now? Is that affecting your nodes?
Yeah, it's not really, because we have very robust infrastructure for exactly Solana nodes. We purchased several very, very not also expensive, but good servers for Solana with huge amount of RAM and good CPU with high frequency of cores. So right now we are feeling very, very good with Solana, and we have no downtimes, and also we have reserve infrastructure for Solana, and I would say it's one of the best solutions on the market you can find to send your traffic.
What about Polygon? That's interesting. You were saying you have a lot of activity on Polygon. What exactly are your users looking at?
I don't know, but I think Polygon, it's one of the greatest blockchain protocols right now. It's only my opinion. A lot of guys in my team doesn't agree with me, but I think they're doing really good stuff. They're really trying to improve their technology. They are developing and launching new stuff every year. They're really improving what they created. I remember beginning of the 2022, I had chat with some guys from Polygon. They didn't launch the ZK those times, and they told me about this technology. They told me about this stuff, and then we decided to be one of the first guys who gonna launch it on our platform. So
it seems to have been a good decision because you're getting a lot of queries, I guess, focused on these nodes.
Right now we really have a lot of traffic, and I'm not really sure about numbers right now, but it's gonna be about 300-400 millions per day. And I mean, everywhere we have mainnet, we have testnet, and we have Cardano testnet also. So yeah.
And are there any other blockchains where traffic has changed, or where you've seen a spike in the number of customers that are interested in them? Like, do you have any top of mind insights there?
For sure, it's Ethereum. Yeah, it's increased a lot, and but it could be anything from EVM protocols. It's one of the most popular thing at all. And I would say probably some parachains like Moonbeam and Moonriver from Polkadot. Yeah, that's also increased significantly, but yeah, I would say that's.
Are you planning to provide access to the eigenlayer ecosystem? That's something that's starting right now. The first AVSs are being just developed.
Yeah.
They might not even have like RPC style software. I don't know. It could be anything.
Being honest, I'm not sure because it's, as you mentioned, it's not so RPC style, and it could be a little bit different to us, and we're gonna. It's not hard. It's not easy to find any approach for users and demand for users. We had no request from anyone. So I was
going to ask that. I was wondering if anybody was asking here on Angular. So not yet.
Yeah. Right now we had nothing about it. So we know about it. We research it. We're thinking about it for like some time. But right now I'm not sure. I think we are not going to do this.
So if we think about like your customer side, like who are the typical customers of GetBlock? Is there any typical profile that you guys have? Is it more on the crypto side or like more from the outside of crypto?
I would say it's quite difficult to say who is like real portrait of our customer. We have huge companies who is doing audits or being oracles or doing some investigation in blockchain of their like fraud or something. So also it could be wallets. We have 10 or 15 companies who are doing their wallets or stuff with exchanging. And also we are really keen on supporting hackathons and being tech sponsor for small dev teams, for even individual developers, and help them doing their stuff. And we always provide free requests. We provide free access to our nodes just to give them a chance to work with it, to understand what is it. And this year.
So how many hackathons will you guys typically sponsor like per year? Like, is this something that happens often, or is it a one-off thing?
So the thing is, I just provide access to the nodes to my marketing team, and they give it to every hackathon they can find in the internet. So I can't say exact numbers to you, but I know because I participated several ones. We had one in Berlin. We had participated 2 hackathons for about Polkadot, provided by Encode, and this spring we're gonna be on hackathon in Tallinn, also from Ethereum guys. So yeah.
So what do you know the name of the hackathon? Is this so in Estonia? I don't recall.
Yeah, it's ETH Tallinn Ethereum Hackathon.
ETH Tallinn. Okay. I didn't know there was one. Cool. There's ETH Prague, I think, happening also this year, but I don't know. I don't remember when that is.
Ethereum guys have a lot of events this year. They're gonna go to ETH Dam in Amsterdam, Paris, Tallinn. I would say in Turkey, gonna be something in Middle East, so in Asia, Singapore or something. So they're gonna have a lot of events like this.
Okay, if we take a step back and think about, there's a lot of development in the crypto ecosystem now. There are L2s coming up, or there's eigenlayers coming up. There is, different linkages between ecosystems. How do you see, the ecosystem in a few years, and how are you positioning GetBlocks, as a product dev to meet this future sort of demand?
We definitely gonna stay mainly as a RPC node provider, because I think no matter how long it's gonna be, nodes are gonna be nodes, and it's always the first step in Web3 in any blockchain development at all. But right now we are thinking about to move to some kind of helping our users, helping companies, our partners to develop and get some information from the blockchain faster and easier. So we are aiming to create new APIs for our service, also connected to the nodes, but APIs with documentation and requests to have, for instance, it could be indexing or event tracker or something. So to make the goals of our users and companies easier, to make them write less code, so give them some done solutions to improve their stuff. And yeah.
So you're gonna make crypto easier to use.
Not crypto, I would say blockchain.
Blockchain, yeah, very good, very important distinction.
Blockchain development, because that's our aiming. We are trying to work in blockchain development. And if we're talking about crypto, mainly I would say GetBlock has something related to crypto directly, because we're just working with blockchain. And I would say we want to be a blockchain company.
Yeah, understand that. All right, this sounds like a great place to end it. So thanks very much for coming on, Dmitrii. Super interesting to hear about GetBlock, and wish you guys the best.
Yeah.